Well, it is a story of an older gentleman. In fact, a lot of it has to do with old age issues and his wife. And I'm playing a curmudgeonly old goat who has those issues related to whatever bitternesses came maybe from his career, his family relationships, and he is not pleasant. Not pleasant. He is ornery, as one might say.
As people are full of fear and regret and worry, they will act out, I think, in ornery, unforgiving ways. And so this is really an arc of my husband's character, from fear to hope.
It's his admission in the second scene of the first act that he probably is developing something like Alzheimer's. And because he has to fight off that thought with what ends up being a much more brittle, confrontational sort of demeanor, which is a part of the fight and the fear, coming to that admission, I had good direction, that helped, and good coaching from family members. But that one was a little harder, not because I'm thinking about that as happening myself, but because how you would construct that in a believable way for an audience looking into that. Well,
it's a cultural fear. In our culture, living with these long lives that we're anticipating, Alzheimer's or memory loss of some kind is almost a guarantee. And I think that younger people looking at that have fear about it, and it's well-founded. And so for us to confront that issue and to make some hope come out of it is very, very deep and very important.
The anchor, by the way, is her, because she keeps this family together. She keeps the pleasantness that you can keep intact, at least on the surface, in play, and is refereeing a lot of difficulties between the two. So she anchors the stability of this family.
Yes, I think that my character represents the courage and the hope of our lives when we're at the end of our lives. And that's inspiring to see someone always holding on to a good resolution, hope for a good day tomorrow, and the ability to live in the present fully. And so I love playing my character because I'm not at all like her. and she's giving me a nice dimension for my own life as I'm aging. And it's a real privilege to find at our age such well-written roles for people entering and in their old age. I'm just hoping no one is expecting to see Katharine Hepburn, because surprise, it'll be a Wyoming version of a woman on Golden Pond.
Yes, or a Norman who is Henry Fonda. It cannot happen, so it does. Not that those aren't marvelous performances, but Lynne hit it right on the head. The characters are there, they're established, they're written, and you play them from your perspective.
From the very beginning, we've talked about this. Lynne was just adamant that she was not going to be Katharine Hepburn. And I went, well, I didn't want Katharine Hepburn. I wanted Lynne Simpson. And so it was a situation where, yes, we were all aware of the film. We were all aware of these incredible performances by Katharine Hepburn and Henry Fonda. You cannot help but know those performances.
Lee has accepted us as the character, as the people we are for his play.
These two people are definitely Norman and Ethel Thayer, okay? They truly are. They have such a loving and wonderful relationship that it just carries naturally onto the stage.
As you can see, we've shared those feelings for 55 years in a lot of ways. So,
we don't think of ourselves as performers. We think of ourselves as storytellers. Part of the peace and loveliness of the moment is we think we're giving something to someone else that might enrich their lives. we're convinced it will. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to paraphrase something that I just recently read in a piece of literature that occupied me more time than I would have thought. But there's something, and I'll paraphrase it, which says, when in the space where reality meets dreams, all art and magic happens. And it's in that spot that I feel that's where the stage and the theater and the moment, what is somebody said, there is only today. Well, in the theater, there's only this moment.
Performing for me is that place in your life where you are completely present. I think that is a place of happiness. When you are completely yourself and you're in a giving position and you can allow yourself to be in the moment completely. I'm so grateful for an opportunity to be here. I think chemists and engineers or whoever have that same opportunity in any work that they find is part of their bliss, as we say. We're lucky to be at 55 and be more happy about our relationship than ever.
More in love, having more fun, being able to see things in a little bit broader perspective, being less panicky about things, more of a, I guess Lynne has read something about being wise or like a sage, that age can produce that for you. And I at least have plenty of age, so it should produce something over a period of time.
So we know each other. I think that when actors on a stage who can just underneath the surface understand how someone may use their energy or relate with you, it's an advantage, I think, for us to be so close. I don't know, but I have a feeling it does communicate to the audiences that we're not strangers.
Yeah.
We've been together and we can work together.
Intimate scenes are not only easy to play, but wonderful fun to play. So that really helps.